Greetings, women of God. This is Bonolo Tabitha Marks. Today's message is when God does not move. Last time we spoke about Deborah, the woman judge, and in chapter 5 of verse 13 in Judges, she says, God came down to fight my enemies. But what happens when God does not move? You've been praying for your marriage, and yet it ended up in an acrimonious divorce. You have lost a loved one that you have been praying and fasting for, and they had still died. You have a child that died, and you have no medical explanation for her death. Where is God when it hurts? Where is God when it is just so dark? You've been battling depression. You've been battling financial turmoil. Does God see you? Does He care? Typical example, and that for me is a classical one. John the Baptist. John the Baptist is a miracle child, was a miracle child. Not only that, but he lived his entire life serving God. He prepared the way for Jesus. Yet he was thrown into prison. And you know what? Jesus never even visited John the Baptist. The Bible doesn't record any visitation done by Jesus. That's why he even asks himself, and he says to his disciple, go and ask him if he is the one. Go and ask if he is the Messiah. And Jesus does not even answer him. He just says, look at what is happening around. And of course they see that the blind can see, the lame can walk. And he says, go give John the report. And yet John the Baptist is beheaded and he loses his life. And Jesus does nothing. God does not move. So where is God when it hurts? Well, David gives us a glimpse of what God is up to in the book of Psalms chapter 56 verse 8, and it reads, you number my wanderings. You put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book? I want to marry it with what Paul says in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 18, and it reads as follows, for I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yes, we have more questions than answers, but you know what? There will be a time where we'll be able to ask and get all the answers when Jesus returns for the second time. God is the master craftsman. We are the clay and He's the potter. For as long as we are still here on earth, we won't have all the answers. But there will be a time when we are walking on that sea of glass where we'll be revealed and we'll be given an opportunity to ask questions, and we will understand it by and by. Until then, hold on and trust God. I am Bonolo Marks.